Good morning, y'all, and happy Friday. Another successful morning. Got up, even though I did not feel like it. Me and my husband went out last night to a place called, well, I live in Atlanta, first of all, but it was called the Night Market. So it's downtown at the stadium called the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. So that was really fun. They had like food vendors and drink vendors and like live music. And yeah, it was just really nice. It was super, super, super hot. But we had a really good time. I might insert some clips of that to make these videos just a little bit more fun. I'm not like I said, I'm still trying to figure out the structure of these videos. So it's like, it's gonna be like mostly talking, but I do want to still include some lifestyle clips. Well, I don't know what you want to call it, but I still want to include some clips of me like doing other stuff to show that I am a normal person. But yeah, so what time did I get to bed? I think we got back maybe very close to 11, took a shower, and I think I was in bed maybe by, I want to say 11:30, but like I said, I wanted to start like not scrolling through social media like at least 15 minutes prior to me going to bed. So I actually read last night for 15 minutes, and there was this book I had mentioned in my last video yesterday, this guy that I used to watch on YouTube called John Assaraf, and he studies like neuroscience, so just like, the mind and all this other stuff. So I had bought a book from him actually a couple years back and I never read it. So I was like, I wanted to finish my book Atomic Habits that I bought, but when I moved in here after I got married, I think it's still packed away in one of my boxes that I never unpacked. So I'm definitely gonna unpack that, because Atomic Habits is an absolutely great book. But I think I maybe got like halfway through it, and then maybe it was just too much for it's one of those books where it's like I feel like you can't read it all the way through. Like it just has so many like gems in it that after you read, you really gotta kind of like sit with the information that you just read and like really digest it. But so I want to find that. But yeah, I did read 15 minutes out of Inner yesterday. And then I went to bed and I set my alarm. I'm not gonna lie, usually I've been trying to set my alarm for 7, but I think I set my alarm for 7:10. But I was like, I'm gonna give myself a little bit of slack, just because I didn't go to bed at the time that I wanted. So I think I woke up I woke up to like pee like earlier. And then got back in bed and I was like, oh shoot, I'm gonna have to wake up. But I mean, honestly, when my alarm woke up, or when my alarm went off at 7:10, I am proud to say that I did not even hit the snooze button. I just, I didn't get out of bed, but I turned it off, and I think I just stared at the ceiling, stared at my phone. Well, not stared at my phone, I don't know what I did. Sometimes you just lay in bed, just contemplating life. But yeah, I think I just laid in bed a little bit. So it was tough, but I did not set the snooze and go back to sleep. So I'm very proud of myself that I didn't do that. But it was a little bit of a slow start. Of course, I opened up my phone to social media, and first thing that came on my timeline was, I don't know if y'all seen it, the video of the donkey with the goat in its mouth. It's so many distractions out there, y'all. It's so many distractions. So that's something else that I do want to incorporate is, even though I'm posting these on TikTok, but it's you can still post to social media and just get off. You don't have to scroll. So I do want to incorporate that, not being the very first thing that I do in my day. So, it's my report for this morning. If I think of anything else, I will come back on here, but I'll probably check in with you guys a little bit later. Oh, as far as the weekends, I don't know, I'm trying to think how I want to structure my weekends too, because it's ooh, that's just a bad taste in my mouth. Weekends and structure really, it just doesn't even seem like they go together. But yeah, I have to figure out what I want to do with my weekends. I still do want to get up early, but obviously it's not going to be at like 7. It's going to be earlier than I would get up. But I want structure, but maybe it'll be like a little bit of a looser structure on the weekends. And I have to get up early tomorrow anyways, to run an errand. So yeah, I don't know, we'll figure that out. But yeah, I will chat with y'all later. Hey y'all, I'm back on. I must say today has been quite the struggle. Started off pretty good, but like, I don't know if it's like I'm still sleepy or I'm still tired, but today has been so tough to focus. And I don't know, maybe because it's Friday, so it's just like the Friday vibes, almost the weekend thing going on. But I'm gonna give myself some grace, and just be proud of the little wins that I've had this week. But something that I did want to talk about too, that I try to do with myself, like when I can't focus too, is also try to assess is try to assess why. And the reasons that I have, the conclusions that I've come to is, number one, today is Friday. And I might just be making that up. It's funny, I was talking with a coworker, teamsing a coworker, and it was hard for both of us to focus, and we were like, yeah, it's Friday, and she was like, yeah, but it's funny because any other day or every other day during the week, it's hard to focus. Even if it was Monday, we would use that excuse, oh, it's Monday, blah, blah, blah. It's like the only days that we can't focus are the weekends. But no, I thought that was a little funny. But yeah, so that's one of my assessments, is that today is Friday. And number two, I ask, like, a lot of times when I find that I'm having a hard time focusing on something, I try and figure out, like, what's going on in my body that's preventing me from focusing. Am I tired? Am I hungry? Do I need to drink water? And a lot of times for me, it's because I'm hungry. So one of my goals too is to do better at like eating correctly, which is always a struggle, but also like eating snacks in between, or good, healthy, filling snacks between my big meals, to keep me from just having that like mental, fog. Cause like I've come, like anytime like I'm doing something and I'm like, why can I not focus on this task? 9 times out of 10 it's because I'm hungry, and I'm hungry now. But I think I'm procrastinating on like going to eat something, because I don't think we have any. Well, we have some stuff cooked, but a lot of stuff is not really what I want to eat right now. But I definitely know that I need to go and make something to eat in order to get my focus back. Some goals for today. Didn't get laundry done yesterday. I had started to do a load before we left to go to our event last night, but I ended up making a smoothie instead. Because we had to leave shortly, and I didn't get to upload these videos to my YouTube channel, which is what I want to do too. But I definitely will do that today. Some other things that I do want to get done, if not this weekend, I do have Instagram page where I post little cute, funny animations. So I definitely want to do some work on that. And then I don't have nothing to wear. So I do need to, I think, order some new clothes, because I don't know, how I was feeling last summer is not how I'm feeling this summer. So I definitely need to order some new clothes, because I feel like I've been wearing the same thing. But that's pretty much what I have right now. I probably would have more if I had food in my stomach. But yeah, I'm gonna go eat, and if I can think of anything, then I definitely will be back on. Hopefully, I don't know what I just said. Hopefully everybody is having a great day, and I will chat later. Bye. Hey y'all, good evening. So last video of the day. Today was, I don't know if I can say that. Today sucked. Well, no, let me not say Today sucked. Today was not dang. I will say that. I know I came on earlier just saying how, I was like unfocused and stuff like that. And it pretty much kept the same energy. It's not over yet, but yeah, it's like I just could not focus for anything today. Like I was still excited about like this journey and what I intend to do, but it's just like my willpower was like, just in regards to like picking up my phone, scrolling, all that stuff was just not, we're giving the same energy as yesterday, pretty much. And let's see. Well, I came on here pretty much, and I have this whole little thing lined up, but sometimes I just like to speak from the dome. I had some, like, I guess little wins, guess you could call it, that I pushed through. Like at work, I was like, I have my task list, and I was going through my task list of, things that I need to do, and I need to send an email. And it was an email that required a little bit of like research on my part. And it's like, at one point I was like, I'm just going to put that off till later, because it's like, I just didn't feel like expending the energy, and I was going to move on to like, a less energy required, whatever, task. But I kind of pushed through, and I was like, you know what, let me just go ahead and just knock it out. And it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. So, I was able to push through on that, fortunately. But yeah, just, I don't feel like I was as focused as I wanted to be today. And I know, with me, a lot of times it's like, if I have like a plan for the day and the day doesn't look like how I want it, then usually you give up the day. You're just like, okay, it's just gonna scrap the whole to-do list for the day, because it's like I can't focus. But it's like I need to remember that just because you might miss out, on like the earlier part of the day, or conquering your goals or whatever, you still have, like, as long as you're still breathing, there's always an opportunity for you to do better. Like, there's still an opportunity for me to do better and to knock some things out today. So definitely, I plan to do that. And something else, that I was gonna say was, so during my scrolls, my doom scrolls, I was looking at like different pages. Like, have you ever created, like, you can create a whole bunch of different social media pages, and it's like, I'm notorious for creating a new page, like a new theme, and saying I'm going to do this on it and I'm going to do that on it. And I post maybe like, I don't know, 3 or 4 posts on it, and then I just stop because my attention and my energy goes elsewhere. And so I was looking at a page that I had earlier, and just looking, at like the posts and stuff that was on it. And I think I'm going to insert the post, but it was a post that I posted, I believe it was like September of 2022, about accountability. And I was doing like a skit, and then I came on at the end and was talking. And it's just like, I really get tired of seeing that. And when I say seeing that, I mean like seeing stuff that I started and I did not finish. I did X out the name of the page because it's a little bit cringe. I don't want anybody going to find it. I'm probably just going to deactivate that page or like delete the stuff on it. But it's like, just seeing stuff like that just makes me like feel not defeated. It's just like, makes me feel a little bit sad, because it's just like, just seeing things that you just put down and you never picked up. And it's like, you have like that voice kind of like, it's kind of like reinforcing the fact that you can't stay consistent with something, And so, but like I said, as long as you're breathing, there's always an opportunity to do better. So even though that was from September 2022, we are here in 2024. And I'm still taking, and yeah, I will stay accountable this time. I was about to say I will do my best, but it's like, no, like, and this is, I've never just kind of put my journey out there on social media like this. And I feel like this will really, really help me to stay accountable, because I don't want to look back in 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. And, like if I stop, be like, dang, like, what if I had persevered? What if I had just kept on going? Like, what if, I didn't take, just because I didn't post for the last week, what if, like, I don't give up, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't stop. Because being consistent, yes, we should try to be consistent on the daily, but sometimes being consistent might mean posting not even related to posting, but just like whatever good thing that you want to do. It might be like you doing it every 3 days. If you can't do it every day, you know, just at least just not giving up and not stopping. And so that's definitely what I intend to do. I know just, you know, like the last couple of days just has really helped me, especially with getting up early. And I guess I can't just load myself up with too many tasks, because like I said, when we try and do too many new things at once, our brain freaks out. And maybe that's what my brain was doing too, but it might be some of that. But then, you know, I did go out last night, so I am a little tired from yesterday. So that might be part of it. But I'm still trying to figure out, like I said earlier in the video, the structure, or earlier in one of the videos I posted, the structure of how I want my weekends to be. I was talking with my sister about this, and she was saying, you know, I should like treat myself, like don't feel like forced to get up early every single day, because that's when we burn out. So I know in the weekends I sleep in, like I can't sleep in tomorrow, but I still want to apply some type of structure, because it's like, yeah, I can just give myself the weekends, but then Monday will be that much more harder just starting again. But I know that, you know, with everything you need balance. So, you know, if it's not that I like sleep until 12, but I think usually I wake up, I don't know, maybe it depends on what time we go to sleep, but maybe it's like, okay, if I would have woken up at like, yeah, well, let me get my thoughts together. Because, you know, when you wake up sometimes, especially if it's like a day where you don't really have anything like major planned, you might stay in bed, scroll on your phone, maybe go back to sleep. Like you got enough rest, but you just, you know, don't have anything like immediate that you need to get up for. So maybe even if it's just like when I get up, when I feel rested, just get up and start my day, as opposed to just sitting in bed, scrolling through social media. So that's something that I can apply to my weekend, I think. That will help me, and help me, you know, not feel so like, you know, like rigid, I guess, with what I'm trying to do. So, that's all I have for this evening. And I will probably get back on here tomorrow, with any thoughts that I have. Like, I don't want to just get on here to get on here, but I do want to get on here to just kind of like I said, stay accountable for my day. So, you know, I'm definitely gonna be on here every day. But you know, the weekends, I don't know like how much a day, or maybe like one video a day. I probably shouldn't put that much like pressure on myself, but you know, just take it day by day. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I definitely plan to get back on here tomorrow, and you know, we'll see what the day brings. I hope you guys have a great evening. Bye.